It's a lovely evening in Canada. It's 8:45 Eastern Standard Time, and we are finally getting the England-Mexico game underway. Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to a very special cup stream. I don't know if it'll be the last one. Depends on if England wins or not. England plays Mexico, the host nation, one of the co-hosts. They're in Mexico. They're at Azteca, which Mexico famously only has lost twice, and to Costa Rica and Honduras. I'm actually shocked they lost to those two countries, those two losses. I mean, I thought the Americans, I thought some other European country may have came to Azteca and all that. So, yeah, it's Mexico and England. They have faced each other once in the World Cup. That was 1966 in the group stage when England beat England and Mexico. I think it was 0-0, wasn't it? England and Mexico, because I know that Wikipedia did the round of 16, like tidbits. But we did the knockout stage and the Cougars. Yeah, South Africa and Canada before the round of 32. The third round of 32 actually met in a group stage. I mean, went in a friendly 2007. South Africa won, but Canada won in the 90 in stoppage time to win. Brazil and Japan met 14 times, only once in the World Cup. That was Brazil winning the group stage match in 2006, 4-1, which saw Ronaldo become not Cristiano Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo become the goal scoring leader at the time. And Japan actually were eliminated by Brazil. It was the third straight World Cup they actually lost after leading in the knockout rounds. They had the lead to Croatia in 2022 and famously blew that 2-0 lead to Belgium. Germany, Paraguay, it was actually, they met once in the World Cup. Germany won the round of 16 game 1-0 over Paraguay, and Paraguay shocked the world, getting to the round of 16 for the first time since 2010. And all that. And it's the first time Germany lost a penalty shootout in the World Cup. And the last time they lost a penalty shootout in a male tournament was actually Euro 1976, when they lost to Panenka, the Panenka kick. Holland and Morocco. Holland met Morocco in 94 in the World Cup and beat them 2-1. And then the Dutch, actually their third straight trip to the World Cup, losing and being eliminated on penalty shootout. They failed in 2018 to qualify, of course, but 2014-22, they've lost on penalties. Cote d'Ivoire and Norway. I don't think Ivory Coast ever made it to the knockout. Ever won a World Cup game. Knockout game. Norway didn't. So, yeah, one of those teams had to win. Norway did it. France and Sweden. France met Sweden in 1958. They met 23 times against each other. Yep. France beat Sweden. Mexico, Ecuador. Mexico beat Ecuador in the group stages in 2002, 2-1. And it was the first time Mexico won a knockout game since 1986. England took on DR Congo and almost choked. Great job for DR Congo. 52 years after their thing with Zaire. Belgium versus Senegal, never met before. And, of course, Belgium came back from 2-0 down in the last 5 minutes of normal time. Yeah. So, anyway, it was just amazing. Belgium became only the second team in the last 11 World Cup tournaments to overturn a 2-goal deficit in advance for knockout stages. They were the other one. It's funny. It's funny when you look at it. U.S. versus Bosnia, they met 3 times, including friendly in 2021. Of course, there was the controversy red card to Balogun and all that. But the Americans, this was their first knockout stage win since 2002 when they beat Mexico 2-0. So anyway, it was actually watched for 24.4 million viewers on Fox, which was the highest English language soccer broadcast in the United States. Spain versus Austria. Austria beat Spain in the group stages in 1978. But Spain finally won a World Cup knockout match. They failed in 2014. They failed in 2018. They failed in 2022 to win a knockout game, and finally did it. Portugal, Croatia, great matchup and all of that. And Croatia should have tied it, but they said no. And Switzerland met Algeria twice in friendlies in 83 and 86. And Switzerland finally won a knockout game for the first time since 1938. Can you believe that? That was before World War II. Australia and Egypt. Last time they met was 2010 in a friendly for Egypt. There's a luchador on TSN, but not Rey Mysterio. Australia's third failed attempt to winning a knockout fixture of the World Cup. They lost to Argentina in 2022 and Italy in 2006. So yeah, Australia's never won a knockout fixture. Wow. All that was amazing. And Egypt coming into the 2026 World Cup actually never won a match. Argentina and Cabo Verde. I mean, Cabo Verde was the only tournament debutant to actually make the round of 32. Colombia and Ghana never met. Colombia won. Of course, now the stats for the round of 16. Man, a lot of Mexican fans at Jack Pool Plaza in Vancouver. Well, it is on the Pacific Coast. Canada and Morocco. Canada never beat Morocco, and they met in the 2022 group stages 2-1. Canada got their asses whipped 3-0. Paraguay lost to France. They actually met twice in the World Cup to France. They lost 7-3 in 1958 to them and 1-0 round of 16 golden goal by Laurent Blanc in 98. Brazil and Norway. It was funny. Norway beat Brazil 2-1 in 1998. I don't know if that was actually Brazil using their backups and all that. And Brazil, this is the first round of 16 or worst performance for Brazil since 1990. So 36 years. Well, they are one of the legendary teams. Yeah, I think that. Oh no, they had their best guys out there like Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Claudio Taffer and Cafu. Okay, I thought they were tanking. And then Mexico, England. This is the ninth time they faced each other. They met at the 96 World Cup. England won 2-0. I thought they had that 0-0 tie. Oops, they're going to have to go with the national anthems. Anthem time. This is wrong. This is wrong. Wow, of course, we're first. Here we go. Let it rain. God save our precious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. England. Here we go. But we have to stand for the Mexican national anthem. Be played, Cutter. Well, this is huge and all that. Yeah, remember, this game actually was reported to be up to 12 o'clock Mexico time or 2 o'clock our time in Eastern Standard Time because of the inclement weather and lightning. But after protests from both teams because of the heat, they reversed the decision and kept the kickoff at the original time. But unfortunately, they again delayed the match to 1 hour inclement weather. Portugal and Spain have met twice at the World Cup, Spain winning 1-0 in the round of 16 in 2010 and that famous 3-3 tie in 2018 and all that. U.S. Belgium tomorrow. The U.S. met twice in the World Cup, 3-0 U.S. beating Belgium in 1930 and round of 16 Belgium beating the Americans 2-1 in extra time. Argentina, Egypt. Argentina beat them in 1928 and in 2008, winning both times. Switzerland, Colombia. Colombia beat Switzerland in the group stage. That was the same group the Americans were in, but Colombia beat Switzerland, but they were basically out. Quarterfinals, France will play Morocco on Wednesday the 8th. There's actually no soccer for the first time in almost a month. France is 5-3 against Morocco, and they did meet in the semifinals of the World Cup with France beating Morocco last time. The winner faces Norway in Miami at 5 Eastern time. Los Angeles will host a quarterfinal at 3 o'clock on Friday, and then Sunday, and then the late game Saturday in Kansas City. There semifinals the 14th and the 15th, and third place at 5, 3. Australia gets the officials today. The main officials are from Australia, so that's big because remember, Australia got KO'd in the round of 32. And Latin America gets the VAR referees. All right. Mexico, 4-1-2-3. Raul Rangel is the goalie. Jesus Gallardo, Johan Vasquez, the captain, Cesar Montes, and Jorge Sanchez are at the back. Eric Lira will be trying to support them. And Louis Ramo and Gilberto Mora in the midfield. Julian Quinones, Raul Jimenez, one of the greatest Mexicans of all time, and Roberto Alvarado are going to be up front. And the great Guillermo Ochoa is the third string goalie. England 4-2-3-1. Mr. Pickford in the nets. Nico O'Reilly, Mark Guehi, Ezri Konza, and Gerald Kunzia are at the back. Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson will try to support them. With Anthony Gordon, Jude Bellingham on a yellow card, and Bukayo Saka up front. Harry Kane's the striker, or the main goal scorer, as it will. Peterson and James Trafford. Here's John Stones, Rashford, Jordan Henderson, and co. being on the substitute bench. England wearing their whites with the blue shorts. Mexico wearing their all greens, I bet. So the winner will face Norway on Saturday in Miami, which is shocking. I thought it would be Friday because, this is the second quarterfinal to be set in stone. I thought, okay, well, Friday we'll have the thing. I was anticipating England, Brazil, having flashbacks. I did predict England would fall in the quarterfinals. And if we can get to the semis and further, it'll be a miracle. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I am wearing the 3 lions on my shirt and the star because last time I wore the Rooney shirt, they were down 1-0 and they didn't do anything till the hydration break. So I decided to swap the shirts. I got to take my chances when I can. They lose. So what? Big whoop. And all that. I could switch to the Rooney shirt if England's losing and see what happens. They're going to be doing the countdown in Spanish, of course. I have no clue in Spanish, and I have no intention of making a fool of myself because I have notoriously made myself into a fool. I got stuff that I have to send to them. That's 8. Do I do top 10 World Cup? 60 matches? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do that one. And then, yeah, nothing is necessary. And then the other stuff is not necessary yet. All right. Yeah, I'm just setting up the uploads I got to put up. Probably be 11 o'clock. Probably be like 10:40. Probably be 11 o'clock I'll upload because there's actually a limitation. So having a guy, the head coach, and Thomas Tuchel. Here the Tuchel is German. All that. Yeah, it's adverse. Open Jimenez. Oh, there's a yellow card already for England. Of course it is. Rice is going to get it. 60 seconds in. Yeah, I know. We're drinking this before, and then I got to go to work later. In 12 hours, I do have a job to go to, but I can handle it. That was definitely not on purpose. One thing I have to say, well, the quarters, semis, and finals are all good, and the third place game are all in the States. So basically, Mexico doesn't have an advantage, and neither would have Canada. I mean, everyone said Canada got farther than we thought. I mean, yeah, I think it was just a blessing in disguise that South Africa beat Korea, because I think South Korea would have beaten us. And then we'd be like, well, frick, we should have tied Switzerland to take out Algeria. Uh-oh. Off the defender. They're doing something. Mexico versus England, no score. Winner gets Norway, who shocked Brazil 2-1 today. I didn't think that Brazil was going to lose to Norway. I know they had that stat that Brazil had never beaten Norway and all that. And that Norway was one of only 4 nations Brazil had a negative record against. But yeah. England and Norway have history too. Like in 1981, for the 1982 qualifiers, Norway famously beat England on home turf. And the Norwegian radio announcer basically listed off English people like Lord Beaverbrook down to Maggie Thatcher, said, "You boys took a hell of a beating. You boys took a hell of a beating." Even though that England did get to the 82 World Cup and Norway didn't. And then came 94 when Norway was second in the group behind the Dutch and ahead of England. So they got to the World Cup. Actually, hang on here. Well, that has to come in. Seat duel. That doesn't have to. Yeah, that doesn't have to come in. Yeah, if it's 3. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't have to come in. So tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead to tomorrow for my sports stuff. Like OTP baseball. Don't have to do golf till Thursday. I have to do time travel technically tomorrow because the men's Wimbledon tournament, 96 people have to start. Well, 96 is day 1 is Monday. That's qualifying to face the 32 seeds. All the seeds get the day off till tomorrow. So it's a weekly tournament. The ladies will follow us on Wednesday from Narlands. Wow. There's some brouhaha between Mexico and England. We're only 6 minutes into the game. So anyway, Heather posted a photo. So her dogs. Yeah, Heather Jean. That's my cousin. One of the Diamond cousins. So yeah, there's a lot of brouhaha going on. That's for sure. Supposed to warm over the next 3 days. They said it was supposed to be colder. How bad is the weather going to be? So tomorrow's supposed to be 27 and cloudy, pretty much throughout the whole day. They say, and the sun's coming out. Tuesday, 28th. There's another notification. Yeah, 28th. Then Wednesday, 30. Thursday's supposed to rain. Friday's supposed to rain. Yeah, 30 degrees on Wednesday. Fuck. At least I don't have to work on Tuesday. Well, I can't work on Tuesday. I have a dentist appointment. Yes, I see that. Heather and your 2 boys and Mila, her stepdaughter. So yeah, yeah, Heather's married to Tyler and had 2 kids. So yeah, 2 boys, 2 hockey loving boys, I think. Yeah, the place is absolutely, definitely. Geez, it's Mexico. What do you expect? Well, the Mexico team is playing at Azteca. I don't think Azteca hosted a game that didn't involve Mexico. Or did they? I can't remember. Too much. I gotta look at my World Cup book and see all these things. Yeah, I don't think Azteca hosted a game that didn't involve Mexico. Azteca, yeah, checks Mexico. Jalapeno, Akron. Guadalupe. Azteca. No, Azteca did. Colombia versus Uzbekistan was at Azteca. Ah, that's a rarity. I didn't think they hosted, other than Mexico. 2 Mexico games. Okay, whatever. It's actually a rarity. In my mind. Yeah, Mexico. Azteca. No, Mexico didn't. When they won, they didn't have to play at. They didn't play at Azteca. Oh no, they did against Ecuador. Yeah, they set up the national stadiums for the 3 cities. Mexico being Azteca, Canada, Vancouver, BC plays, and U.S. technically Sweden as Seattle, for them to play for the round of 32 and the round of 16, trying to get them in their home country. But Canada didn't do the job. Yeah, trying to dive down. No way. Man, it's gonna be one rough time. Yeah, I can't upload. I can't upload for at least a few hours because of the fact that I've already had 10 uploads last night at 10 o'clock, and I think it's a 24-hour rule in effect. Uh, Boo, General Infantile, sir. Let's play. Where's 25? Because he has that jaw protector. Yeah, I originally thought the game was supposed to start at 8. That's what I saw on the thing. But then they said, oh, it was delayed by weather. I'm like, oh, that's why it's at 9 o'clock Eastern time, not 8 o'clock. So basically, I had to like not tune into my stream. Excuse me. Ah, okay. Yeah, quit complaining. Yeah, I wonder if uploading stuff while on a stream actually affects the stream. I'd be a little nervous about that. Portugal, Spain's gonna be massive in like Kitchener Water to Cambridge, the Tri Cities, because the Portuguese population in here. And then we got U.S. Belgium on Monday, and of course, the big news out of Seattle is that the Americans will be allowed to have Balogun come onto the field. He's the guy who got the controversial red card, which should have been a yellow, and FIFA decided to have something about it. And there was even rumors that President Trump had something to do with it, which I think would have definitely been kind of stretching things. But yeah, I mean, if the Americans lose, I think they'll have to give Balogun a 1-game suspension for anything. Yeah, that was kind of a controversial red card because it was more of a yellow, if anything, on Balogun. But I think the pressure was on the Americans, on the officials to change that rule for Balogun. They can have a suspension of a red card, or that if they deem fit. But I think the evidence suggests that maybe someone stood tall. Maybe Trump had something to do with it. I don't know. I doubt that highly. Of course, I always doubt things very highly. It's just the way I am. Just trying to make sure that everything works out for the best. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. If England could beat Mexico, that makes it 2-0 lifetime. England, Norway I don't think they've ever met in the World Cup. Yeah, I don't think England's ever met Norway in the World Cup. Norway rarely gets into the World Cup and all that. So anyway, star. Header. Oh, Raul almost got the header down. Oh. Well, Pickford had to make the stop. Nice header. Oh, nice angle with that ball. So now that's a corner. Kind of feels like Pele, the save Gordon Banks did on Pele. I was about to say if he's second, who's first? It is Chiquito, former Chiquito Hernandez, one former Manchester United player. So yeah, yet another corner. That's brutal. Mexico and England, 15 minutes into this game. Header out. Just quell the fire. Quell the fire. I don't care how you do it, but quell the fire. So, how did that get there? Yeah. Sorry about that. The Blue Jay shirt. Even with the other shirts, not supposed to be with the other shirts. All that. Yeah, still wearing the England shirt, of course. Like this, yeah. Still wearing the England shirt. So yeah, it'll stay in rotation of stuff if we keep going. Yeah, for schedule wise, I don't have anything to tape today. Like I got lucky and all that. So anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna be away. Like when halftime happens, I'm gonna go upstairs and play song pop. Obviously, I don't want to risk getting copyright infringement, so yeah, so I'm gonna play song pop upstairs at halftime. That was a nice save. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, nice block. Oh, okay. Great blocking, boys. Great blocking, boys. So, yeah. That's just how it goes. This would be amazing. I'm hoping it doesn't go to extra time or all that. That'll screw things up. I have an idea to run at them. It's now corner for us. Well, that works out. That's a corner for us. See what happens. Header. Ooh. Soon they'll have to go to a hydration break. I know a lot of people will be thinking, why are they going to go to the hydration break? It's raining. Well, I mean, it's the basic math. It's like we have to do it for all the matches or for none matches. We're gonna call a hydration break. Maybe he'll take the result. Yeah, they lost to the Dutch in the quarterfinals of 2010. Okay, so yeah, European teams have had their number. They lost to France in the quarters, 2006, Holland 2010, Germany 2014, Belgium 18, Croatia 22 quarters, and Norway 26. Yeah, earliest World Cup exit in 36 years. Okay, 1986. That's my second 1966. Oh, I was about to say, um, Yeah, 1966. Okay. Neymar's retired. Yeah, that whole one match ban on Belagon. That's what everyone's been talking about for FIFA today. Should he have had? Listen, yeah, it was a red card, but they should have had a review of the red card. One attempt on target for both. Hmm. That's not really a good pass by them. Even if it's Mexico, I'm gonna still react like it. Mexican actors. I don't know much about Mexican actors unless it's Antonio Banderas. That's the only Mexican actor I know off the top of my head. That's how much I know about entertainment, which is very little. Oh, he's got to be careful, Lyra, because if he gives lip, he could get himself in trouble. So yeah. And so this is my sixth stream I'm doing. I have done for the World Cup. I did Canada's match against Qatar. That was in the middle group stage match because that was at 6 o'clock and I'd be home in plenty of time. I did England's last game against Panama, and I've done the two England knockout games, and of course the two Canadian knockout games, and all that. So, yeah, I had a 4-0 mark until freaking Canada choked. Well, they were 0-0 at the first half, and then they were down 3, and then they lost 3-0. So yeah, practically by the end of the 90 minutes, I was like, screw this. Anyway, ooh, was that out the hand? Why would anyone want to go to the City Pro League except for the freaking money? Ah, way too high. What's that about? Ooh. I know Azteca was around since the 1950s, but it's not 1966. Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, this team, I think, was there were a lot of remodels because in 1986 they had that big thing in the middle, a big like spider, if they will. Yeah. Oh no, Paolo could have had it. I'm surprised he didn't. But still, Header! Yeah! Goal! I don't see a offside flag. Bellingham! Na 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 na. Hey. Hey, Jude. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful goal. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Hey, Jude. Well, I can't believe we did that. Oh, yeah, he was way behind those guys when he started his run. Yes, and Bellingham got it. Saka was looking for Kane. Too much there, and then Bellingham put it in the net. I know it was for Harry Kane, but Bellingham just put it in the bottom corner. It's 1-0. I can't believe it. My goodness gracious sakes alive. Oh, left. Shoot. Is that it? Go! Go! Na 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 na. Hey Jude, that is just unbelievable. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Yeah, he was totally behind those two guys. Harry Kane, what a pass, and somehow, in some way, Jude just put it in to the left side. Wow, I can't believe it. Wait, did the guys say that they have never come back from a one goal down in the knockout stages? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to, thank goodness I can do that. I have to hear closer. I don't know what he said, but Mexico's now down by 2. Now, you think that England's perfect when taking a 2-goal lead? That actually is false. I can think of one massive example, and that was 1970 against the pesky Germans, because England was up 2-0 in the quarterfinals in Mexico, of all places, and choked to the Germans. Germans got to the semifinals, lost that famous semifinal against Italy, and then Italy went on to lose to Brazil in the final. So basically, it was just 6 degrees of bacon, if you will. It's a 6 degrees of bacon from England to Germany to Italy to Brazil. So it's 2-0 England right now, because 1970 England was up 2-0. They decided to take a couple of risky substitutions to get people rested for the semifinal. And I think they knew it was Italy, or no? I think they had to wait to find out. Right? Yeah, because I know that, yeah, it was the only time. Yeah. Or no. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were the last quarterfinal. Yeah. All the quarterfinals were held the same day. Azteca hosted the Soviets in Uruguay. Mexico, surprisingly, was in Toluca versus Italy. Brazil and Peru was in Guadalajara, and Leon hosted West Germany, England. So yeah, they were all at the same time. And then we found out that Brazil would play Uruguay and Italia would play. So like, no! No way. Ugh. Fooey right off the bat. Yeah, they put Hunter and Bell in for Charlton and Peters, and it didn't work out so well. Because Beckenbauer scored in the 68th minute after England went up 2-0, Muller and Peters, and then Sealer scored. Oh, that was a terrible. Well, was that that was a good volley, I must say. But my goodness, it's now 2-1. And in 6 minutes, there's 3 goals. I mean, like, you barely see that in the World Cup. Yeah, that definitely is going to be one of the World Cup's best matches. When I do a top 10 list, that's going to make the list, no matter who wins this one. Canada, Morocco, not so much because Morocco won 3-0. France 1-0 over Paraguay. I mean, France only scored 1 goal against Paraguay. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, Quiniera has 4 goals in 5 appearances. Good for him. So, yeah, this better not be a massive choke job. Why we're not too panicky? I mean, England and Croatia were 2-2 at the half in the first group stage game, and England went on to win 4-2. So, yeah, it would have been Friday. It would have been actually perfect because 3:00. It would have been Friday at 3:00 in Los Angeles, and then England, and then I could have went to the bar right off the bat after the pub after work. But now I gotta wait till Saturday. Well, World's Roast Gamer, hello. That blow too. Okay. It's happened. World's Roast Gamer, check out his wonderful channel. I think he does. Yeah, he does games, right? Can't remember, but yeah, World's Roast Gamer from lovely Sarnia, home of the Sarnia Steam, home to, I would say, Stamkos and Yakupov, among other legends and all that. I stream and record stuff, but not much. Yeah, I keep looking for your new stuff and all that. But yeah, excellent job. Finally, I get someone to chat with and all that. I haven't had that. This is the 6th stream I've done. Oh, phew. They got it out. So yeah. But yeah. So man. They gotta be careful, England does. Yeah. Like I was saying just a few minutes ago before you popped up, World's Worst Gamer, is that I was saying England up to nothing. It's like it's not guaranteed because after all, I know about England versus West Germany 1970. It wasn't all England's fault. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact Gordon Banks had the Mexican tummy or whatever they call it, or alleged food poisoning, and had to use Peter the Cat Benetti in the net, I think England would have beaten West Germany, gone to the semifinals. They would have faced Italy. Maybe Italy would have given England fits. Oh, my goodness, he was so close to tying the game. Oh my gosh. Oh, by inches. We almost saw a tie. Are you really kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow, that would have been disastrous. Hey. My goodness gracious, sakes alive. England and Mexico had met World's Worst Gamer once in the World Cup. In 1966, when England hosted the World Cup, and they met in a group stage game. England beat Mexico 2-0, which apparently was the year that the Azteca was first built. Yeah, that was a nice volley from Quiniera. I'll admit that. Yep, the ball did not touch the ground. Then he put it in the net. I'll admit that was a good goal by the Mexicans. As I said, the winner will play Norway. Yeah, match momentum. England barely having the match momentum bar by a pair of goals. So, yeah. Sometimes match momentum stats can be a little misleading. must I say. So anyway, yeah. Harry Kane says that was some kind of bad foul right there and should be a yellow card for somebody. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, and 2 weeks from today is the championship game in New York, and they'll have a stupid halftime show. I mean, what are we, the Super Bowl? FIFA has been fun to watch, but so many games to watch. Oh, what a stop by Pickford. What a stop. Halftime show. Yep. FIFA is doing. Yeah. FIFA's doing the halftime show in the final, but there's no halftime show anywhere else. It's only during the final and all that. So yeah, Mexico and England definitely won't have a halftime show. They'll have the whole 15 minutes of preparation and all that between the halves, but not the stupid third. They said 30 minutes would be the halftime show, which is plain stupid. I mean, I guess they got inspiration from the Super Bowl. Oh, wow, he missed from close range. Montez almost put it in from close range. Wow. Holy shit. He was onside. Wow. Yeah, he was onside. Oh, it's Bellingham who came back and touched it away. It wasn't the Mexican player who touched it. Yeah, well, I was like, Montez missed. Can't believe it. What the freak's England doing? They're up 2-0. They give them a goal to make it 2-1. I was supposed to be watch streamers and have done some other stuff. Yeah, the stream obviously was supposed to start at 8, but because of the weather delay, I had to delay it till 9. And obviously, I didn't want to change the video link and all that, so I just left it there. No one left any comments or anything, and I came on at 8:45, no problems. So yeah, I know it is actually freaking amazing all that, but yeah, Mexico and England. Yeah, I would have parked myself in front of the game. Well, yeah, I would agree. I mean, people are complaining that it throws off the work schedule. It doesn't throw off my work schedule, kind of. If this game ends in normal time, then it's not going to affect me too hard. I mean, I do have to get up at 6:15 to go to work, to get ready for work. But anyway, other than that, yeah, that's 7 hours of sleep. I can do 7 hours of sleep. Job, no job. Yipesies. Oh yeah, that's right. You're having job issues, unfortunately. Like, is the job market really that bad in Sarnia compared to KDOT? Because allegedly Kitchener's got the second worst unemployment rate in Canada, which I find BS and all that. But yeah. Yeah. Well, halftime. We are at halftime. It would be no, I'm just unplayable. Unplayable. A record? You don't have a record, do you? I'm just well, okay. Say no more. You don't have them. You don't have okay, say no more. Okay. All right. I was just saying a record. It didn't mean a criminal record. It meant any type of record that's negative record. But no. Okay, great. All right. Yeah. Well, if I were gonna be one for robbing banks, everyone would. With the economy being the way it is now. So yeah, let me think. Yeah, I was thinking about just scooting for like 15 minutes. Yeah, I was ready to scoot for 15 minutes, just go upstairs to play Song Pop on my phone because obviously I can't play it over the computer because I get copyright infringement and I'd be in deep trouble. And my channel is pretty much, I can't let my channel be screwy Louie and all that. I've worked too hard on setting a schedule of uploading and all that stuff. and I have to wait till what 10:30, 10:45 to upload because I uploaded like what 9 or 10 videos yesterday because I was doing the USA 250 project. I know I'm Canadian, but I thought I'll get some of my games on my laptop and then make an American 250 out of it. I would have gone big with like a big tournaments and all that, like Canada did last year, but I didn't really think about it. It didn't really pop in my head till like Tuesday. I went to see 250 fireworks. Oh, 250 fireworks. Yeah. I can't really say 250 fireworks because that doesn't make sense. How are you going to count? I got 2 American-born kids. That's right. You're a dual citizen. Rolls Royce gamer. I remember that. And you live in Canada. So, do you have any inklings to come? Oh, 6. Do you have any inklings to move back to Canada? Oh, message retracted. Well, you didn't have to retract it. I mean, it wasn't offensive. LOL 6. Yeah, it would have been cute. Like, I'm like, that's not offensive. Or you just say lols, but that's okay. Like, I make typing mistakes on my stuff too. Like, it's just, it happens. Don't worry, it happens. Like, so yeah, I gotta wait 15 minutes for the second half to start. Yeah, I was gonna do some pop, but I've got an audience, so I gotta engage. Okay, so retract because of the spelling mistake. So what? Big whoop. You made a spelling mistake. Big whoop. It's not gonna like be any harm. It's LOL 6. That's not a threat. Yeah, exactly. We put that down. LOL 6. That's not threatening at all. Like YouTube will let it go. I would let it go because I'm like, well, okay, sure, whatever. So is England gonna blow this? No. Hell no. I can't let that happen. I just can't let that happen. Is England gonna blow this? No, because I'd be one crabby apple at work tomorrow morning. I'll assure you that. Oh, did he disappear? Okay, he disappeared. Okay, so I'm going to disappear upstairs to play Song Pop. I should be back in about 10-15 minutes because I don't want to get myself copyright infringement. So just do what you have to do. I wish I had a halftime break or some kind of title card, but I don't have the streaming services. I mean, whatever you want to call it, the streaming software. So I'm going to scoot upstairs to play Song Pop on the phone and then just come back in 15 minutes. Okay, 10:10. I'll be back. Well, episode ever. Can't believe Rachel did that. Oh, no, wait. You didn't have to leave. I will leave. No. My counter said the counter said Cyril. Cutter, you idiot. But, like, how was I supposed to know? Oh, they're gonna ask what happened with that other challenge. Oh, he's going to the bench or something. Watch this. He went for the ball, but that was a bad slide tackle. Yeah. He went for the ball, and then he just clipped the guy. That was not intentional. That should have been a foul. What's going on here? Possible red card. Yeah, he overslid for the ball. He overslid the ball. I think it's yellow, if anything. So check. Kwanzaa. Yeah, he overslid the ball. He didn't go for the guy. He overslid. He went for the ball, though, too. He touched the ball, kind of. If the ball was nowhere near him, then, And England's got to have to fix their defense because he was a defensive player, back four. That was bullshit. That was total and utter bullshit. That was a yellow card. He touched the ball. If the ball was nowhere near him, that's a red. You have a case for a red card. But yeah, he overslid the tackle. He went for the ball. He overslid, and that's definitely a yellow card. Yeah, 5 red cards in Azteca, including 3 in the opening match against South Africa. 2 for South Africa, 1 for Mexico. Oh, he hit the post. O'Reilly did. Oof. Well, England has to fix has to fix their defense because they lost when the players they can only play with 10 players, so it's no penalty. Yeah, they had a 6-minute battle. Yeah, this is a game worth top 10 category, like after the round of 16. So it'd be round of 16 onwards. The top 10 out of 16. I could make it work. I could. Nothing for sure. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I finished a kind of a productive song pop thing upstairs. Not bad. Stones have to come in. Oh, Saka's gone. Yikes. They need defense, so the Stones. Stones has played a few times in England tournaments, I remember. Oh! They're going to call a penalty. Are they going to call a penalty? I think they're going to call a penalty. Wow. Well, it was a bad luck. Yeah, he was definitely onside. I think it was off the Mexican player first. And watch Gordon. Yeah. I don't know. I'll be up front. I don't know if that is a yellow. Are they checking for the penalty? I think they're gonna. I think they might. Is it a penalty or is it not a penalty? So they're not checking for. They're not checking for the penalty. I'll be honest with you. That is kind of 50-50. If anything, that's well the foul in the box. If that was a foul. So they're gonna let. So he can kick. It doesn't have to be Harry Kane. It could be anyone on the field. I'm actually shocked. I would have went with Bellingham so that he could make history with a hat trick at Azteca. I mean, you'll see that every day. He wants to take it. Well, remember, Brazil had a penalty to take the 1-0 lead over Norway, and the goalie made the big save. So, and that was probably the tour de force. Yes, sir! Follicle walking stick. Go! Well, fans aren't happy. I wonder if those. I can't believe it. England's up by 2 goals. And if England can hang on, then I actually have 5 days to worry about my anxiety levels will dip down. He went to the left side. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought they were going to check for the penalty. It's 3-1. Now, Mexico's desperate. Number 7's gone off. So Romo's off. Alongside Mora. I'm actually shocked. For Jimenez and Gutierrez, they only have 2 subs left. Remember, we have 5 subs instead of the normal 3 that we are used to seeing. Because of the pandemic. Yeah, in England. I'm just trying to think. Would this be the second time someone got red carded in a, like there'd be a red card in a match, but the team actually wins with someone being sent off? I know Mexico and South Africa had that 3 red card game, and Mexico had a red card. Oh no, wait a minute. Belagon was booted from US Belgium, and they still US Bosnia, and still they won. Okay. Fair enough. And Belagon's back. We don't need infantile. Nice block. Nice block. Oh no. He's out of the box. Okay, he's back. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Gordon. Oh yeah, that's right, because Bill probably buzzed me, but my phone's charging. Yep. Pop fly. Poof. There's a corner. Yeah, if England were to win, they play Norway. And that would be in Miami at 5 Eastern time. Okay. 93, 94. Yeah, so Portugal is the winner of Portugal Spain takes on U.S. Belgium on Friday in quarterfinals in Inglewood. Oof. It's a bump by Bellingham, so that's a yellow. No, that's not a penalty at all. He went for the ball. They're gonna get a free kick though. Oh, they're gonna check. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I swear they're trying to fix the World Cup in favor of the hosts. Oh, there's no effing way that's a penalty. There's no effing way. That is definitely not a penalty because he tapped the ball too. We're gonna check. Fix, 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 fix. Oh, come on. Billy Kane. Yep, yellow. I just can't believe it. Like, this is pathetic. Like, that penalty was, he went for the ball. Fooey. Ugh. Oh, ball, ball. I could swear that they're trying so hard to help the hosts. Double, there's a double player down. My goodness, this is one hell of a round of 16 game. I mean, this is only the fourth round of 16 game. There's still four more after today. There's two more tomorrow and two more Tuesday. Round of 16 games. The Americanos, Belgium, that should be one hell of one. Portugal, Spain, that's definitely going to be one hell of a matchup. And then comes some, what are the other ones? Argentina, Egypt, and Switzerland, Colombia. So yeah, Switzerland Colombia is basically the 50-50 matchup. It's like, who do you think's going to win? I don't know. Well, that winner will play the late Saturday quarterfinal against Argentina. So my guess is if it's going to be Messi, it's going to be Messi versus Colombia. Oh, he's going to give a yellow card to the Mexicans. Sanchez is going to yell. Oh, it's a hydration break. Yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be a hydration break. My goodness. It's 3-2. This game is full of entertainment. Fireworks, eh? Well, a lot of fireworks happen. So now, what's England going to do? Well, no Anderson, no O'Reilly. They're going to knock those two guys back. For Bird and Spence. Oh, yeah, Spence. Yeah, Spence, the guy with the jaw protector. I thought Like, what the frick is he wearing? Like, he has a job. He had a job broken. And trying to fix it. Oh, man. What drama. I mean, we had the 3 goals in 6 minutes at the first half, and then we had back 2 penalties in 10 minutes. He slipped. Oh, Mexico's going to make a change. Sanchez, number 2, is out. He'll be Fidalgo, number 8. They have 1 sub left. Man, this is big. All that. Oh, ooh. Oh, he touched it. Okay. I was about to say, why is it still? Oh, he touched it. Okay. I don't know if he touched it. Allegedly, he did. Well, England's not falling for these trapolas. Yeah, Eve, you made a terrible header. Well, this is nerve wracking, all right. 3-2. I was going to say this has more goals in this game than the other round of 16s combined, but that's technically wrong because Norway and Brazil had three, Canada and Morocco had three, and France Paraguay had one for seven. They're taking Quiones off. I'm actually shocked. I would have taken like another midfielder up, but Quinones is a good shooter. I wonder if that's some kind of strategy, but I would not have taken him off. I know I'm supposed to be cheering for England, but why would you take 16 off? Makes me nervous. Everything makes me nervous. Oh, too high. Over the bar. They missed by too much. But I wonder what would happen if I try to upload stuff because it's 10:45. Oh, Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot to check if I can upload. And that. Hoping I can pull that off. 90. Oh, the Simpsons Unhinged episode got 90 people. Very good. Now the question on everyone's lips will be, um, the question on everyone's lips will be how much stoppage time is coming. Yeah, they're backpedaling. They're backpedaling. Can't backpedal. Forward, always forward. As the old saying goes. Oh no. I think there's another playlist. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Yeah, it goes into that playlist too, in case someone else is looking for that. Oh, Hurricane's been taken off. Let's hope that's not a mistake. For Rogers. Of course, I think the plan is for them to play attacking football. $11. I should have known. Oh, I spilled it, but you got it. Okay. It's all right. It's all good. That's a target 5-4 for them. As in Mexico. Yeah, staying till the end, of course. Eight minutes of pure enjoyment. It's going to be nerve-wracking. I'll say that much. Yes, they done? Oh, God, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, you got to try to see if you can get the goalie off the line. 7 minutes. Brutal. Brutal swing on that one. This is nerve-wracking. I mean, England with Jude Bellingham scoring 2 goals within 4 minutes. And it looked like it was going to be a blowout, but then Mexico pulled one back to make it 2-1, and then Harry Kane got a penalty shot and scored, and then Mexico scored on a penalty 3-2. We lost one player for what I feel like is a bullshit red card. It is what it is. Oof. Well, they went for the ball, but it went over their head, so didn't touch him. Can't touch me. Just like the bad guy. Lethal Weapon 2. I got did with my community, so Hammer, you can't sue. So, yeah, this would be amazing. If Mexico wins, they're the first non-North American team to win at Azteca against Mexico. Mexico's only fallen twice to teams at Azteca. Costa Rica and Honduras. I don't know when. Probably in the 70s, because that's when both teams were actually decent. Free of storage rage. Boo-hoo. I think they're... They go for a bicycle kick. Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, because when I stream, like, YouTube, it takes up some stuff. Don't worry, I got her. I got you, babe. There, much better. I know they're bitching saying, clear some space up. I know. Oh, what a block. What a defensive block. They got 5 minutes left. They still have time. Oh. He went for it. Raul went for it. I don't know why Raul had that stuff around his head, like a headband, and then now it's gone. Four minutes. Nerve wracking. So, who got the yellow card? Vasquez got yellow carded. Touched the ball and then he bundled into the player. Well, Spence has to do that. So it's just nerve wracking. I mean, 3-2, there's only 2 minutes left of stoppage time. Dude. Kick it out. Yeah, Henderson, what the hell? You're a substitute. Just shoot it down. Just shoot it down, guys. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. Kick it down. Kick it down. Well, they have one more golden chance. See what happens. Kick it. Kick it. What's he doing? Ronaldo kick. Oh! But off the post. They were post away. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think it's a corner. Yeah, it is. Good thing he kicked it a little to the left. That would have been a stupid own goal. So seeing it's typically England. Shoot. Now have to shoot. Block. Shoot. Oh! What a block. A big block by number 2, I think it was. Wow. Badalgo almost had it. No, that's a corner. That's definitely a corner. They're not going to blow the whistle. Pickford. Oh my God, we did it! Holy shit. Did we just do that? Did England just do that? Oh, yes, we did. Oh, yes, we did. Norway, here we come. Saturday, 5 o'clock. We're coming for you, Vikings. You got to give Mexico all the credit in the world. They could have easily gave up after being down 2-0, but they made it 3-2. It was close. It was one hell of a game. Mexico almost did it. They almost tied it, but England wins 3-2 in Azteca. I can't believe it. I'm just like freaking stunned. I am effing stunned. I am so stunned right now. I can't believe it. We actually won. We did it. We won at Azteca. England wins at Azteca. Can you dig it, Saka? Well, that's it. So now I got 5 days for my anxiety to lower, so that Saturday afternoon it will be at a high point of anxiety. 5 o'clock, so I'll have lots of time to grab the munchies before 5 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, happy trails to Mexico. They did all they could, but England just wanted it more. I mean, we're gonna probably have some bullshit problems done to them. I think they were trying so hard to get the host to win, and it didn't work. So that's all. That's all there's to it. And of course, I now have to get going. I gotta sleep. I gotta get up at 6:15 for work. So that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.